Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis many times in the past, so that's where the orange and green and red lines are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some house cleaning needs to be done. First thing I'm going to do is just get rid of these lines here and here. Sure, these levels pertain, they're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation point of view, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The final, or the one note I should make before I do the final bit of house cleaning revolves around this orange line right here, which for those of you that have watched the past videos, we've been using it kind of to measure the overall trend, and it was doing a great job of holding up. And then today happened, and you can see once again it tried to hold up right around this area of the chart. Let's try this right here instead. So the price tried to stay up right there, but eventually could not. And then after the price did get the official break, from that point, the price just continued to drift down and downwards. So as far as the trend that had been built essentially all last week, that has now been, that's no longer in play. So I'm also going to get rid of that. And that brings about the first key levels of resistance in the event there is any sort of bounces as the week plays out. The first key level is going to be that pink line right there, which on my chart denotes the famous 200 period moving average. And then not that far away, you also have the 50 period moving average on my chart being denoted there by the purple line. So again, if there is any sort of bounce in the final 30 minutes here, nice volume surge, got what we would call a hammer candle. So high volume hammer, if that does create some sort of bounce, like I said, key levels to watch at first are going to be the 200 period, and then keep an eye on the 50 period as levels of resistance. In terms of levels of support, the main one going forward, and I think it bounced maybe right off it, maybe not quite yet, almost close, but the key level is going to be right around $16.90. If you go back through the history of things, you can see that the price had some history with it right there where it bounced off of it. And like I said, the final 30 minutes didn't quite hit it, but I think we can all agree got pretty close. So $16.90 going to be that first initial level of support. If that level cannot quite hold up, then the next key level to keep an eye on would be down there at $16.78. So we'll see what happens with it. I know as of the recording of this video, it's actually pulled back a little bit further, but with after hours, then you have all of pre-market tomorrow. You never quite know where to open up, but we'll see if the price can get some sort of bounce or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.